What's a man's best friend? No, it's not a dog, it's a cat girl. Yes, that's right, finally modern science achieved something useful. Cat girls. You need a loyal companion in your life, something to take care of, to cuddle, and to cuddle a bit more. Well, then Catgirls are the perfect solution for you. Call 555 Catgirl to order your free catalog. Order now and cuddle tomorrow.
Oh man, wouldn't it be great if Catgirls were real? Imagine that world and well, I did imagine that and came to a horrifying conclusion. But Bidyo-sama here is saying Catgirls are the only girls I can touch right away without putting roofies into their drinks. And while that may be creepy in its own way, in this video I don't want to focus on the whole Catgirls as slavery topic because that's something for another video. Today we will only look at the world like a Nekopara, where why ever Catgirls equals not slavery and everything is totally fine. Even society is totally cool with the fact that you're into catgirls. That sounds like paradise, you say. Well, here are 5 reasons why that concept has some terrible flaws. And 5 reasons because everyone loves these top 5 lists, right? So let's just get into it. It's hard to tell how smart catgirls actually are. Using Nekopara as a reference and looking at Chocola and Vanilla, they're not that smart. Not dumb, but compared to a human I would say they are mentally challenged. So having a catgirl is like taking care of a mentally challenged person. You would have to tell them everything, explain the world to them, allow or forbid them stuff so they're not hurting themselves or others. Doesn't that sound super tiring? And doesn't that make the whole special care even more weird? And yes, there are others that act pretty human and just as smart as a regular person, but wouldn't that be equally strange? With a stupid cat you have the excuse that you have to take care of them because they can take care of themselves. But if they are actually smart, it makes the whole slavery argument even stronger. But yes, we don't want to talk about this slavery aspect in this one. Either way, you have to take care of that individual for how long? How old does a catgirl get? And there is no good answer here because it leads to a bad conclusion either way. In Nekopara the girls mature pretty fast, so we could assume that they have the lifespan of a normal cat. But let's think about that for a minute. Wouldn't that be terrible? I mean, it's hard enough when your cat dies, but your cat girl? I mean, it would be basically like losing a family member and you would have to anticipate it. It would be obvious that you would outlive her, and I think that's a strange concept. On the other hand, the lifespan could be just as the same as a human's lifespan. Well, wouldn't that be great? Maybe not. Which leads us to the next problem. Like we already pointed out, you are the guardian of that person, so you are responsible for her. Maybe that tires you out at some point. Maybe something happens that makes you sick of her, like I heard that stuff happens with 3D human girls that you break up and stuff, but what do I know? Let's just assume that these things happen. What then? Is there a catgirl shelter? How awful would that be for her to be thrown out? I'm putting way too much thought into this. And talking about human girls, what happens if you fall in love with one of those? I mean, disgusting thought, yes, but let's just assume it for a second. The catgirl might not have a problem with sharing you, but the human girl most likely will. Back to the same question, what do you do? Cat shelter? That brings us to the last problem, and that is that I don't even came up with 5 reasons, but most likely will call this video 5 reasons because it makes it seem more like a complete video. I already have an idea about another one shedding some light on how catgirls would change our society as a whole, so if you want to see that, do the usual stuff. Like, comment, and of course subscribe, and don't pay me on my Patreon because I don't even have one. You can hear my marvelous voice in one of these videos right here or in the next one, so again, subscribe so I can destroy your dreams of catgirls. See you next time.